Hi guys, and welcome to another Marion and Mum show. This is my mum, Noi. She's a professional chef and just happens to be the most fabulous cook ever.
Thank you.
And she's joining us today to make her epic fried rice. Now, fried rice for me is it's a bit of an art form, really, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So everything from cooking the rice right through to stir frying the rice, everything. We've got all the tips we're going to be sharing today. And I know you guys are thinking perhaps, I've seen loads of fried rice recipes, but there's really, this really great technique that my mum has to get the perfect restaurant quality fried rice, and we're going to show you that today. But if you guys, we're live, so say hello, tell us where you're coming from, what you're doing this morning or this evening, depending on what time zone you're in. We'd love to hear from you, and if anything's burning or anything, just let us know. Okay, so Mum, what are we looking for in a really good Thai fried rice?
Thai fried rice, you have to cook the rice and not too soft, just rice first.
The key is the soft, because I know a lot of people write in and tell me that when they make fried rice it's really sticky and gluggy.
Yes,
and
no, we don't want that.
No, you don't want that.
And another thing, you have to look for the meat also.
Okay.
But the meat you have, for the best fried rice, you can seal I like to seal mine in a pan. Or you can plant in the water.
So there's all these secret little steps that you're going to do, which we're going to show you. So first of all, let's start off with cooking the rice. So what kind of rice do you use?
Oh, you can use long grain rice, like
or jasmine rice.
Or jasmine rice.
Okay, so you've got 2 cups there. Pop that in there.
Put rice.
And now what do? We want to wash the rice, right?
Yes, we wash the rice. First, you wash the rice.
So do you want to let us know why we have to wash the rice?
You wash the rice first, because we don't want to be close to the rice. Rice, it got a little bit...
it's that starchy stuff, isn't it?
So we want to wash it.
We want to wash the starch away so it doesn't get sticky, because that's one of the problems that a lot of people have. They don't wash the rice for the fried rice. So then you get sticky. Okay, so let's wash that rice.
Water. You just mix
it around.
Make it like that.
And you'll see that you can see the
color come little different.
It's a bit white.
Yeah, a little bit white.
Yeah.
What you do, after you see the color like that, you strain it.
Okay.
Strain.
And you just sort of tip it out and just, you don't have to get all the liquid
No, don't have to get all. Just strain like that.
Okay.
Now you can see that. Now.
All right, so we've got rid of that water. And you can see that all that starchy white stuff has come out, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so now the other big thing is how much water to add. Okay, so we don't measure with measuring cups for this.
No.
No, because you will find, and this is one of the things that's really tricky, so different brands of rice, different ages of rice, old rice, new rice, they all sometimes require a different amount of water. Our big tip is to find the brand that you like at home and continue using that, because you'll get a feel for how much water you need, whether you need to add more or less. So that's one thing. And then you show everyone your little trick for figuring out how much water.
First, you put water in. Now, you know what to do. You just make the right level first. And you put your finger, put in like this, right?
So you're resting your finger on the top of the rice?
Yeah, not just on top of the rice, see? So now you need a little bit more water.
So you try, where does it need to come up to?
Up to this mark,
knuckle, right?
my first mark.
Okay, so off you go. Let's figure that out.
That's all you have to do. Just leave like this. Yes.
So is that enough? You got enough in there?
A little bit more.
So it's just you need some more.
Just a little bit more. Okay. Now, do it again, same way. Now. Okay. Should be right now.
So just a little bit less than your knuckle then. There's always,
Okay,
but so almost up to the knuckle, and then put the heat on.
You don't close the first time, just open a little bit, because there's the air.
So you want a little bit of air.
Just a little bit. Not
so this is what you technically call the absorption method, or the Thai mother method.
Yes.
So you want to let that come up to a boil.
Yes.
Okay. So luckily enough, we don't all have to sit and watch the water boil. We do have some rice ready to go. But in the meantime, let me just see who we've got joining us today, Mum. We've got lots of lovely regulars. It's been really nice having, we've got Peter Mobbs is a lovely regular that always joins us every week. We've got Helen Munro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Ange Marie is another one that joins us every week. So
Yes.
thank you very
Hello.
much. And actually, if the reason we're doing fried rice this week is because you guys overwhelmingly voted for it last week. Everyone wanted to see the fried rice.
Yes.
So let's see who we've got.
Best fried rice.
Any questions? Michelle likes the knuckle tip. She's got that's a good one. Oh, hello, Wendy. Wendy is from Orange. Hi, Wendy.
Hello, Wendy.
Okay, so let's keep moving on this. What do we need to do next? We need to start cooking our bits and pieces, don't we? Okay.
Onion.
Okay, onion. I get the rice out. Okay, so actually one more thing on the rice. So you always like to cook the rice, have the rice day old.
Yes.
So cook the rice the day before, maybe have with some curry or, and then leftover.
We do the fried rice.
Fried rice the next day.
Yes.
But I'm never as organised and I never have the rice made the day before. So don't worry if you don't. Once the rice is cooked, spread it out onto a tray so it cools down quick and then put it into the freezer for 10 minutes and the freezer will actually dry the rice out. So there you go, freezer tip if you're unorganised like me. Okay. All right, so we've got some cooked rice. And now you'll see this rice, it's not sticky.
No.
It's all the grains are separate.
Yep.
And that's what you want.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start off with this. So you want some onion, don't
Onion.
you?
So we cook onion.
Slice that up for you. Now, how do you want this? Do you want dice or
dice? Roughly chopped.
Roughly chopped.
Not too rough.
Oh, I ruined it already. So this.
No. You
show us.
Like that.
Okay.
Okay. And like that.
Perfect.
Yeah, because we don't want big piece of
You
onion.
don't want big pieces of stuff in your fried rice, do you? No, that would be terrible. Okay. So you want some oil in your pan heating up?
Yes.
Okay. So why are you cooking the onion and the meat separately, Mum?
Because we don't want to eat the raw onion, right?
Yeah.
So we better cook the onion, make it cook, right?
So cook the onion first, separately.
Yes.
To make sure it's nice and soft and cook well. Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's have a look. Let's see if we've got any other questions from anyone so far. Let's see. Can you use brown or red onion? Brown or red?
Yes.
Brown or red's fine. Yeah, we're using brown today, so that's good. Now, what about garlic?
Garlic, because
Mum's a no on my
flavor is,
I like
I think,
garlic.
I like garlic, but for this one, you already got onion,
okay.
right?
If you're doing it the Mum way, just the onion, but you can use garlic.
Garlic, you can,
Oh, look, so Timothy from Western Sydney tried our Vietnamese noodle salad kit, and he reckons that it's amazing. Thank you, Timothy. So that's this one here, and this one's brand new. So this is available in Woolworths in Australia, and we also have loads of meal kits available in the US as well. So check them out. But this Vietnamese noodle salad is definitely one of our favourites at the moment.
Very nice salad.
Very nice, yes. Okay, so are we going to cook this onion?
Not quite real hot yet.
Is it hot? Looks hot. Put it in.
Oh, okay.
All right, turn that up a little bit.
Up. Yep.
Okay, so we're cooking the onion. Now, if you guys have got any friends or anyone that you think might enjoy our recipe, feel free to tag or share. You can type their names in below or share the video during the live or even after the live as well. So. All right, so we've got onion, and then what else do you need to do?
We're going to do the beef, the pork.
Okay, so we're doing pork today, but what else can you do, Mum?
You can do pork, chicken, beef, or seafood.
Or
prawn,
tofu, you could keep
or tofu.
Yeah, tofu.
Prawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we do the same way. You must seal the prawn first.
Yeah.
You do a seafood or fish.
So this is another key tip. So, because you can just dump everything in if you want, but you're not going to get the same texture and the same, texture of the rice, I guess. Because what happens is if you cook the meat and it sweats too much, all that liquid comes out.
It's going to make a rice soggy.
That makes your rice soggy. So that's why we're going to the trouble of cooking everything separately first.
Yeah.
All right, so wait for that pan to heat up. Now, did anyone cook any of the recipes from last week or the week before? If you did, share your photos. We'd love to see them. We had quite a few people make quite a few of the recipes. Which one do we? Oh, the som tam. We had lots of people make the papaya salad.
Yep.
And yeah, we love seeing all of your photos. So please share.
Yep. You see that onion start to. We want to just, you can see the color, the changing after they cook already. That's all you need.
So you want them to get nice and soft.
Yeah,
and
you don't
sweet.
want to eat fried rice with the raw onion, you know. And you don't want that. Okay.
So we've already got another couple of weeks where we're going to be doing our Facebook Lives together because we're going to be having a baby anytime.
Yeah, look forward to it, yes.
Hopefully not now. But yeah, we've only got another couple of Tuesdays where you guys can join us before I'm going to head off and do that. So I'm trying to convince Mum to do the show on her own. What do you reckon? You can
Not
do
be
the
out
show
married.
on your
No, not
own.
be out married.
All right, let me see if we've got anyone else with some questions. Okay, so Mikey's asking. Yeah, so he's asking about the rice being cooked earlier and allowed to cool.
Yes.
That's definitely the key.
Yes.
So once you've cooked your rice, it needs to be cool before you start making your fried rice. So a tip I mentioned earlier was to spread it out onto a tray and pop it into your freezer for 10 minutes. That'll cool it down, and it'll also dry it out a little bit to stop that gluggy stickiness.
Yep.
Okay, so the onion's still going. We will also want to do the pork over there if that pan's hot enough. Victor is saying good morning from Canada. Hi Victor, thanks for joining us. Now let's see,
Ready?
Great. Julia's asking about the day-old rice. So yeah,
Yes,
definitely
day-old rice,
if you
fine,
can,
yep.
day-old rice for sure.
Yep.
Now Kim's asking about garlic and ginger. So we were talking about garlic before. I like to add garlic, you don't.
Yeah.
But what about ginger? Can you add ginger as well?
Oh, you can. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
So
Yeah.
we're not too fussy in the kitchen, are we? I always say if you like garlic, if you like ginger, you can add all those things. So, but we're just doing onion for this one. Okay. That's looking good. And so, Mum, we're doing.
The rice starting.
So I noticed that you cut the meat really thin as well.
Yes.
So that's going to help it cook really quickly.
Very quickly.
And
Yep.
also, you don't want it to sweat too much because
No.
that's going to release all the liquid.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So Kerry's asking how much meat. We're going to have this recipe and all our recipes from Facebook Live are always on my website. We post them after the show. So it's marionskitchen.com and there's loads of awesome recipes on there. So go on there, have a look in the recipe section and you'll find this and all of our other Facebook Live recipes as well.
The onion to be turned off.
Onion looks good, okay. I'll
Yep.
turn that off. Okay. Now, do you want this onion in a bowl?
Yes.
Okay.
The bowl. The pork coming good.
Bring that onion in there.
Yep.
And how's that pork looking?
Not be long now. Yep.
Okay, so while you're doing that, Mum, I'll just do some. So you want some tomato?
Yes, tomato. Yep.
So with a Thai fried rice, generally, I always like the addition of the tomato. You guys might think it's a little bit odd, but when you're ordering fried rice in Thailand, it does often come with tomato in it, and it's definitely one of my favourite additions.
Right, coming.
Okay, so talk us through this rice, Mum. So Mum's just had a look at the rice, and you can see that the water is starting to disappear.
Yep.
And you can see these little bubbles. And when that happens, that's when you want to turn the heat down and put the lid on. Because before we just had the lid resting off, now we want to put the lid on, and that's going to help with the
Yep.
steam. Okay, so pork.
Pork ready.
Okay, we're nearly there. Yum.
And
Okay, so you want to put the tomato in here as well.
Yes.
So So the other big tip is to not overcrowd the pan. So we're just doing a serving of about 2, and we're using the largest pan I've got. So if you're in a restaurant or a street stall, you're going to see an awesome wok with a wok burner, and you've got that high heat, and you're going to make an awesome fried rice if you've got that set up. Wok burner, wok, all those things. But when I was growing up and we were moving around, we often only had electric stoves. So this is my mum's method for making sure you still get an awesome fried rice on an electric stove. So that's to use a big flat pan, not overcrowd everything. And that's the way you can get a good fried rice at home.
The oil.
Okay, oil.
Please.
There you go.
Oil. Okay. Rice.
Rice. Okay, so you're just going to put that in there.
Egg, please.
Egg.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've put the onion, pork, tomato, and the rice all in there.
Yep.
And then we're going to put the egg in.
Do you want egg in your fried rice? You like egg in your fried rice?
I always like the egg in the fried rice. That's my favourite. Okay. Just list that. So you put a little bit more oil in there.
Yeah. When you want to have an egg, right?
Yeah.
You have to put egg first.
Okay. So you're essentially making like a little omelette in there,
yes.
aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if we've got any more questions. Samantha's asking us for Thai boat noodles. Now that's a good suggestion. So Dominica is asking about the breadth of the wok flavour. Now that's such a good question. So with the breadth of the wok, what you're going to need is, one of those beautifully seasoned cast iron woks. You also need a really high heat. So it's very difficult to get that at home, which is why doing this method in the flat pan and not overcrowding it is going to give you more of that smoky flavour.
Okay, the rice. Now,
so you've got
you see the egg ready?
Yeah.
Yep. Now, okay. Ready.
Okay. Now, seasoning time.
Yeah. Soy sauce and a little fish sauce. Yes. You see all the color on the rice just.
That looks great, Mum.
Yes.
And so you can tell already, all those rice grains look really separate.
Yes.
It's not sticky. It's not gluggy. Now, how much soy sauce do you put that in there? So we're doing soy sauce and fish sauce. Why do you do both? Why are we doing soy sauce and
the soy for the color, and the flavor, and the fish sauce for Thai fried rice, you need a bit.
So the soy sauce, and it's a light soy sauce.
Yeah.
And that's to make it sort of a nice brown color.
Yeah. And white pepper.
White pepper. All right.
White pepper.
And do you want a little bit of sugar as well?
Yes, a little bit. Yeah. You see all the color?
Oh, the colour looks great. Smells wonderful.
Yeah. We use white pepper, not black pepper.
So white pepper because of the flavour. You like the white pepper flavour. Yeah. And then just a little bit of sugar.
Sugar for the flavour.
Okay. And the sugar's also going to help you get that sort of caramel smokiness as well.
Yes.
When
you see all the colour? You see the soy sauce make the colour.
Yeah, that looks great. Okay, let's see if we've got any other questions. So Kristen's asking if we use a gluten-free soy sauce, do we use the same amount? That's a really good question, and I get lots of questions about soy sauce use in all of our recipes. Mm-hmm. So every soy sauce, every brand, or whether you're using Chinese soy sauce or Japanese soy sauce or gluten-free soy sauce, the level of saltiness is slightly different. So always add a little bit first, taste it, and then add more. You can always add more, but you can't add less. Gluten-free is generally less salty, so you might need to add a little bit more.
So you see all the come together?
See, this is what's beautiful. So
there's not
a sticky grain of rice in there at all.
No.
It's all
see all the color?
Beautifully separate.
Yep. That's all you need to fry rice.
So before we serve that up, Mum, let's go back to the rice that we're cooking so people can have a look.
Yep.
So this is what, I'll just move clean fork. So you can see when we open this up, so that rice already in just a few minutes is nice and tender.
Yep.
It's all separate. There's nothing sticking.
Yep.
Perfect. And so that's a combination of washing that rice at the beginning, heating it up till it's really hot and boiling, putting the lid on, turning it down, and then just letting that steam cook it through. And that way you're going to get perfect rice. Okay, so we are looking like we're almost ready. Get rid of that.
The colour, beautiful.
Oh, so excited. It smells so good, Mum.
Yeah.
Okay, now what do we need? Oh, so we want to make a picnambla, which is like a chili fish sauce to serve alongside. And we're going to use some of these hot bird's eye chilies. So any kind of hot, fresh chili you like, but you know, these ones are really spicy and good. They've got a nice flavour.
Yep.
Okay, slice up some of that.
Yep.
Yum. Into there. And some fish sauce.
Yep.
All right, how are you looking over there? You all done?
Look, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oops, I'll clean that up for you, Mum.
Take this one out first.
I'll take that out first.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
There you
now we
go.
serve the rice, okay? On a plate, looks beautiful
Oh,
color.
it looks stunning, Mum. It looks so good. I'm very excited.
Yep.
Let's have a look. See if we've got any more questions from anyone. So Margaret, instead of making her omelette first, she mixes it in with the rice, and that's totally great. I've done that as well. I'm, you know, often in a hurry when I'm making fried rice at home, and I don't quite take the care that my lovely mother does, and I do that as well. So if you want to just mix the egg in without sort of separating it, that's fine too.
Yep.
Okay, look at that. And then we've got all these bits and pieces. So when you're ordering this in Thailand, you always get your lime juice for squeezing. And even though we've got tomato in the fried rice, we definitely want some tomato here on the side as well, don't we? Tomato, cucumber.
Yep.
And then some lovely spring onion as well.
Yep.
How's that?
Yeah, that's
My
beautiful.
goodness, that just looks so delicious.
Smell good.
It smells really good.
Look good.
I'm totally going to eat. I'm going to eat all of this, but first I'll just have a nice, dainty, ladylike nibble at it first. So we want definitely want some chili on there.
Yep.
Let me try. It's so good.
Yep.
And all that extra care with cooking the rice properly, doing all those bits and pieces separately, they make a huge difference. It's just delicious, Mum.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I love it. Yum.
Very good.
All right,
Yes,
so
fried rice.
if you guys like today's recipe, please head to marionskitchen.com where you can find the written recipe for this. Now, because mothers have a way of, just adding things in all the time, so when I write the recipe for you guys, I watch and write it all down meticulously, so all the measurements are there for you guys to print or save. And if you want to follow me on Instagram as well, lots of great recipes there as well. That's Marion's Kitchen at Instagram. Thank you very much for joining us. And wait, we need a vote for next week. So what are we doing next week? We've got choice of Thai Penang curry, or homok bla, which is like a steamed spicy fish in some banana leaves. So you guys choose, just vote, just type in what you'd like. So Penang curry or steamed fish, and we will see what we're going to cook next week. So hope to see you there.
Yeah. Hope
in
to
the
see
meantime, I am going to eat all of this fried rice.
I'm going to try something.
It's so good.
Squeeze the juice.
I'll squeeze the juice,
lime juice. Yeah.